Hello there and welcome back to more of this. I'm going in this time with the second playable character for Nadir, Vlad himself, the Bloodsucker of great renown. But first I'm going to let you guys see that I have unlocked all the buildings, all the things, all the stuff has been unlocked. It doesn't mean that much to you guys. All it means to me is that I have access to all of the currently available card sets for each character. They've got all their advanced stuff unlocked. I highly recommend it, by the way, if you're jumping into this. Obviously try and get the more important buildings that give you more damned and the new bosses and stuff like that unlocked, but definitely unlock the extra card sets per character. It makes a huge difference. Their extra cards are very, very strong, far better than their base kit, and in many cases are just improvements upon their base kit where they do the same thing, but better. Now we are playing with Vladimir, who specializes mostly in bleeding, debuffing, and healing himself via blood-sucking. He's very, very cool. Now, last time we fought Beelz, canonically, as far as the game progresses, the next boss that we have to fight is Abaddon. However, I have beaten Moloch, and Asmodeus was one that I hadn't beaten until, I think, last night. Asmo's tough. It actually is scaled, I think, in difficulty. So easiest, second easiest, then third, then fourth, with Asmo being the hardest. But we're going to go in and fight Abaddon this time around. If you haven't seen the first video for Nadir, I recommend checking it out. The one where we played with Jean de, because that's where I explain how in the world you play the game. Because if you have not seen it, combat might be a little bit confusing for you, but otherwise we're coming in. Now, Vlad's deck starts with a lot of the same staples. He has his parries, his blocks, his slash, and double slash. However, his colors are inversed. I believe Joan's double slash is a red and her regular slash is a blue, vice versa. That's all that's really changed with his base kit. Once we start getting into building him some more, it will get a lot more unique, a lot quicker. Because believe me, he is very, very fun and kind of busted. If you manage to build him up enough, I guess. If you build him up enough, he becomes very, very mean. Now, I'm going to trigger his shielded right here. He gains 2 shield. Oh no, but aha! I have double slash. I can remove both of those shields immediately. Take that, sir. And instead of dealing with this, instead of dealing with any of this, I'm going to redraw. He gains 1 shield. Boo-hoo for him. Because that's not going to be enough. Because I can just double slash, break it, penetrate his defenses, and we'll just finish him off. We've got the means. We've got the means. See, there we go. Bam. Die, sir. First couple of fights. I find the first 2 fights or so will be a lot easier, but by the time I get to the 3rd fight, it starts getting mean. It starts getting real mean. Now, his cards. He has some corrosion here. Corrosion is like the damage over time effect. Wait, no, that's rust. Rust is the damage over time effect for armor. This is a flat reduction in how much armor value they get. So this is, if you saw with the Joan video, I had the protection stat that gave me more armor every time I use an armor ability. This is the inverse of that. We have a stab over here that applies decay. Now, decay is that combo tool I mentioned in the first one. He has a lot of decay and bleed stuff. That's kind of what he does. He has decay, he has bleed, and he also has devouring. Now, devouring is his very special one. It allows him to heal based on the damage that is dealt to the enemy. However, it will not heal if it is blocked by armor, so only direct damage will heal. It's still pretty cool. This is a weird card, and I don't know where or how or why this would be used. To go over what I said yesterday about the apply and gain stuff, I'm wrong, and I learned that last night while I was doing the Asmodeus run. Applying something is going to your enemy, gaining something is going to you. So where this says gain 7 bleeding, that means I'm gonna bleed. I don't know why I'm bleeding from this. That's whenever I redraw my deck, I'm gonna gain 7 bleeding, and all for what, 3 devouring damage? That's terrible. I don't know why. I think maybe that's meant to be apply 7 bleeding to my opponent, I hope. In any case, oh, and of course, Oblation. It creates an Oblation card, add them to my draw pile. They'll stay in the deck until the end. Erasing the highest buff or erasing the highest debuff. It's buff manipulation. I'm going to go with Stab so I can get some decay applied to my enemy. And Tear Flesh, because bleeding my enemy is really, really fun. No. I'm not going to apologize for it. Now, one of the upgrades that I've gotten for both Joan and Vlad is that they start with extra card halves in their deck. So, for example, we have Sting and Grit, in addition to the Tear Flesh we just got, and Wisdom, and another Stab, which is pretty cool. Now, Grit is insane. Grit is insane. If you remember in the Joan video, I had the stealth healing mechanic, and I could just use it for free. This is like that, but it's precision, so I gain 1 crit on my next hit for free. It's stupid, ridiculous. I'm gonna build this card. I'm not apologetic about it whatsoever. It's ridiculous. I'm going to get rid of one of these block shields. I don't need 2 block shields in my deck. Place that with a Stab and probably Tear Flesh. I've got a Sting over here, but I'm going to just replace a Slash with a Sting. This is what I mean when I said their extra cards do the same thing but better. 6 damage flat. This does 6 damage, and I heal that 6 damage that I deal to my enemy by sucking their blood if I land it. So I may as well just replace the base effect with a better effect. Now... yeah, I like how this is looking so far. I don't need this seal over here. This seal is... it costs 2, I gain 2, but Grit, even though it, you know, you think it costs 2, it really... it's just a condition to activate it. It's a stealth effect, so it doesn't really have any drawbacks to activating it. Instead, I would like to... oh, I've only got Parry and Slash. Okay, we'll leave that there for now. I thought I still had something else. Let's just go down to the next layer and get into the next fight, and I will hopefully get a chance to show off why Grit is so insane. Because, word to the wise, if your attack crits and happens to be a healing type attack, and it does double damage, that's double healing for you as well. It's very synergistic with how Vlad likes to play. It's very, very, very good. I could make him bleed, or I could apply some Decay. And I'm going to apply Decay, and funny enough, I believe this effect actually, like, triggers its first Decay application on hit. So this does 3 damage twice. But if you notice, I think this will actually do 9 damage total. There's 3, 6, 9. There you go. He lost... he actually lost... damn, he lost a lot more because each individual hit triggered them. So instead of applying 3 decay, he has 1 left because we also did the extra 5 damage. He's taken 11 out of that. Wow, that's really good damage off of Double Slash, if that means I can guarantee 11 damage. Pretty nuts, if I do say so. Impale is another devouring move. You can see here, this is deal 6 devouring damage, where I've got that other one, that red, that's a 1 cost 6 devouring damage. So Impale gets grossly outmatched very quickly. I'm looking to replace it as soon as possible. As soon as possible. I don't need this for very long. You gain 2 counters, do 12 damage to me, but I can kind of get around that, but I'm gonna just delay a little bit and keep hitting this dude with the red. Oh, there we go. There's my Grit. But I'd have to trigger... nah. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do this. I don't mind. I don't mind. I'll lose the, what, 2 life? 4, sorry. My math. 4 life. Here we go. So here's Grit. Grit is a stealth, 1 precision. It's free. It's free. It won't do anything with my opponent's cards. I've just activated a next hit crits for free. It's amazing. And so even though it's kind of unnecessary to do my Sting right now, I will show that if I Sting my opponent and deal that nice juicy 12 damage, I heal for 12 life. Now he's going to hit back for 6 because he's got counters on him. It's annoying, but you know, I just wanted to show off that it do indeed heal for a lot more if I'm critting with it. He's going to be a pain and hurt me a bunch right here and be a real salty Sally. There's some extra Grit. That's actually just sealed his fate. Oh, and I get to heal back off it too. Sorry, dude. That's sealed your fate. I heal back to 12. Look at that. It just works, and we haven't even like done much to the build yet. Another Grit, I'll take it. Exchange of gifts. No. Derangement. Applying 2 weak to my opponent is not bad, but nah. I'll take Rot for now. This is a pretty decent card. I might use Rot to replace my Impale, because breaking damage is kind of rare to find, I've discovered, for your characters. Plus applying 2 decay. Getting more damage over time effects and more debuffs on my opponent is exactly what I want. I'm going to replace this seal down here with that grit that we found, just replacing a precision card with a better precision card, in my humbliest of bumbliest opinions. Head down to the next layer real quick, and now we have our actual, our first damned boy that we can get. Hoping for a good one after this fight. The swarm of flies is annoying. This disease stuff, putting dud cards into your deck is just, it's a mean thing to do. But I know they're not going to be apologetic about it. It's a shame I don't have the steel red card yet, because I could start showing off how steel is very, very good as well. Vlad just has good stuff, right? He's kind of mean. He's just really good at what he does. There's a sting. A double slash. I may as well throw the sting at him. Don't need the healing just yet, but I may as well load up his cards. Now, am I okay with triggering the disease? I could trigger the 5 damage. That doesn't really mean anything to me, to be honest. Actually, I could trigger both and just get the block out the way. We'll block the hit, and we'll let the disease go into our deck. It's annoying, but I should be able to always find a way around it. And we'll just keep hacking away at him. Now, the disease, either if I put it on a blue, I gain rust, which doesn't hurt me as much, but it does trigger the blue effect. Adding disease to myself, I don't want. Oh, look, there's a grit. Give me that free crit. Let's slash him for some big damage. Take that 12. Enjoy it. Very angrily buzzing at me. Can you not angrily buzz at me? That's frightening. Take damage. I don't need the healing. And you can see here, we're already kind of just like steamrolling this guy. He's even gone ahead and put... Oh, look, thank you. An extra crit. He's put junk in my deck and it's not mattering to me. Bam. Die, sir. I want to get to the point where I can apply lots and lots and lots of debuffs to him. I don't think I need another stab. That's a lot of stabbing right there. Destruction is very cool. It does 6 damage 5 times, so 30. But imagine, because we have easy access to critical hits, that's going to be 12 damage 5 times. Insane with the 60 damage. Absolutely insane. I'll take that for a big expensive one. And we have steel, which is what I was just complaining about not having. It will deal 6 damage, and it steals one of my opponent's high stacking buffs. So, once again, like I said about putting Sting over the basic slash, we have a basic slash down here. What if I just edit this, and instead of having a basic slash that does 6, we have 6 plus a steal effect? It's just an improvement over the base. It's just good, right? Now, is there anything else in particular here, blue-wise, that I don't want? I've got my double stabs, I've got a double slash, we've got some rot. Nah, let's just make a new card. I'm looking at what I want to do here, and I might just make a new one. We'll make it a destruction and a basic slash for now. If I find a better red, I can replace the basic slash, but we'll put that destruction in there just in case. I'm able to stack up a crit and then save it and blow them up with a big damaging destruction, which will be really, really cool. Now, damned reward. Who do we get as our damned boys? Ooh, damn. Good luck, dude. Good luck. I can't even come close to pronouncing your name, sir. But every time you play weak, you gain blur. That's interesting. At the start of battle, the enemy gains 5 decay. That's very good. I'm looking at that. Every time you play rage, gain 3 fanatic. Now, that's very, very, very cool for a Joan build. But not for me. I'm going to go with Guy, Mr. Guy Fawkes. Shop. We've got some Sting here. I might buy that Sting and replace the red that I just put down that I said if I find one, I will do. Ah, Bloodletting. Apply 3 bleeding to my opponent. Is also a stealth card. It's free, in other words. As long as there are reds there, it's a free application of bleed. So, I kind of want to buy both, to be honest. But that's a lot of expense. Rip and Tear is also very cool, but I'd rather just get that naturally instead of spending money on it. Between Bloodletting and Sting. Between Bloodletting and Sting. You know? I might buy the Bloodletting, leave the Sting, and replace... The editing effect, by the way, the editing thing, this is probably just early access thing, but Slash, I won't be able to replace Slash with Bloodletting and just edit it the way that I want. I'll have to destroy the card and remake it from scratch, which doesn't really do much. It's just, you know, a little bit of a roundabout way to do it. So I've got 8 cards. I don't want to get too many more than 8 cards. So now the goal is to start replacing the weaker versions of what we've got with the better versions, or just stronger effects. My opponent has started with 5 decay, which is kind of mean. 2 blues at the start, no reds. Damn, I was going to get that grit going. I have access to rot here to do damage to him, despite the fact that he's shielded up. But that doesn't help me break through his defenses that quickly. But you know what? I can start doing double slash and start breaking through. Oh, he's got stabbed there. I mean, if I block, his damaging effect won't hit me. Let's tear flesh instead. Let's land this bleed on him. Because if he has bleed on him before I trigger the middle one, the bleed proc will go off. So let's do that. Then we do this. Then he tries to hit me, does no damage. The bleed will hit him for a little bit of damage. The decay is going off as well. It's very, very nice. Grit. Double grit. Double grit. Double grit gives me double crit. Enjoy. Now, I can be really mean. Oh, free bleed. Yay! See, these stealth cards, dude. Oh, extra grit. Okay, stealth is definitely getting some sort of nerf as time goes on. Please don't. Please don't, devs. The final bosses do get really hard, and stealth, while being very good, it's just... Please don't. This guy's highest buff, and only buff, is shield. So what if I steal? He blocks one, and then I steal one. Now I have the shield. It's very good. You can see how stacking up a lot of shielding effects will eventually become kind of disgusting. Do this. Doesn't matter because I have shield. I'll just block that 3 damage. I wish I could block a bigger thing than 3 damage, but this guy's main gimmick is he wants to gain that 4 rage, which if I wanted to, I could trigger the 4 rage and then start doing steals and get my own damage boosted, but he doesn't do much damage on his own, so I may as well let him flounder about and suffer in the meantime. There, now your armor is all gone. Sorry, your shield is all gone. Suffer. Oh, you're dead, dude. I'm sorry. Oh, you're so dead. You're so... Here, stab him. Shank it, dude. And he's dead. You see how powerful Vlad becomes? He gets really, really good. Oh, there's another sting. See, I didn't need to buy it at all. Dragon Call, gain 1 precise and 1 rage. Ooh, I love the reference because, you know, the Vlad thing, you know, the son of dragon or whatever it is, dragon blood. The question is, I don't want this because grit giving me a precise is just so good. I mean, yes, I gain a rage doing this. I don't need rage. Rage is going to increase my base damage, but a lot of the damage I'm going to end up doing by the end of this run, I hope, if my build works out the way that I want, is dominantly going to be... I don't really mind. I'm just... None of these blue ones are particularly ones I'm going to use. It'll dominantly be, like, bleeding and weakening damage. Why did I come to the shop? I want to come into here, and then we can replace one of our basic slashes with a sting. Bingo, bango, bongo. So now, do I have any basic slash left? No. Do I have double slash still? I have 3 double slash. To be fair, I want to keep at least 2, so I'm looking out for a nice 1-cost blue to use, maybe. Come down in here, basic fight. Oh no, it's the Starved Vagrant. The designs for enemies, by the way, insane. I don't know if I gushed about it enough in the first video. I don't think I did, but I absolutely love it. If I stab, I'm gonna trigger a lot. Dude, that guy right here giving that extra 5 stack of decay at the start is real. Dude, I can keep the stacks going. Or should I break? 6 damage in 3 versus 9 damage in 2. I like how they both have grit on them and I can't use either. Nah, let's just keep stabbing. I want to be mean. This guy's all about countering. He's the counter boy. So if I activate block, the 6 damage does nothing. But he does gain 6 stacks of counter. We've got free grit and free bleed. Bam, bam. Now, I want to steal. He will hit me once, which is fine. It's only for a small amount of damage. The decay goes off. But now I have a counter as well. So that when I triggered this 12 damage over here, it won't be terrible for me. Let's get that bleed going some more. Plus, it's a small hit. He'll counter for less. All right, now he's incredibly low. Yeah, he's just sting him. I'll get that 6 life back. There you go. I'm sorry, dude. They do be dying really quick around here, don't they? Revelation, the replace 2 cards effect. It is a stealth card, which is very, very handy. I'm allowed to discard up to 2 cards from my hand, then draw new ones. It is literally a pot of greed, except because it's a stealth card as well. It's free. There's no, it's pot of greed, dude. It's pot of greed. The only problem is I don't necessarily like. It's gonna sound really like arrogant in a sense, but the way I want to build my deck is that at any given time I should have something really good to use, and I don't need to re-roll through my deck to find what I want. Right? I shouldn't need this if I get my build the way that I want. However, I will take it along with stab. I'm not going to use another stab. I'll just take these two as like dud cards right now, and I'll worry about them later. Character development. This is very good. I want to come down here. I already know where I'm going. All right. I already know where I'm going. I want to buy this. I want to come over here and get name, which I am not going to. I'm going to get Booty, right? I'm going to get Booty. We're going to call him Booty for now. It deals 5 damage every time you apply a new debuff to an enemy. If I bleed, if I apply the weakening effect, the anything, it's going to trigger. It's kind of gross and disgusting. I'm gonna wait and save my money because we've also gained 5 initial armor. Vlad doesn't start with armor the way that Jean does. However, we can gain some armor in here, especially 15 if I have 12. So I'm gonna save some cash. But I'm going to come to the Anvil of Souls. This is new. In the Anvil of Souls, I can sell, upgrade, or forge new damned dudes that do their effects. So we already have Guy here, and we already have Booty here. However, for the low cost of just 2 soul shards, Booty's effect can be doubled from 5 damage to 10. That's exactly what we're going to do. And now the forge is used. I think if I'd upgraded Guy, it would have been that they start with 10 stacks of the debuff, which would be pretty good, but I don't need to worry about it as much. All right, next basic fight. And you will see, I wonder if they take damage. No, they don't. I was going to say, if these two synergize and Guy's effect triggers Warrior Queen, that'd be pretty good. Be pretty good. Unfortunately, no. We've got that little 5 armor now, thanks to our effect. Now, you're going to see Booty just pop off because we've got things like the decay effect on stab. We've got tear flesh. We've got so many things that apply negative effects to our opponent. Yeah, let's just do this. And you'll see there's an extra. It's just, dude, damn. Your armor got blown away and you took a bunch of damage afterwards as well. Are you all right? I don't think you are. However, I don't want to trigger your... Damn, dude, you got some mean attacks over here. This dog is rough. Get it? The dog is rough. Sorry. I'm gonna have to re-roll here because I don't want to trigger any of the blues. I could trigger the blue. See, I could trigger the blues and not give a damn because I'll just heal back this life. But that's 36 damage total, dude, and I only negate... It's 31 because I can negate 5. Nah, I'll just take the 4. We'll re-roll it out. I'm confident in my healing, but not if I'm just throwing myself to the wolves. Let's get some free grit going. Yay, free grit. Free bleed. And because that bleed is free, I still get the 10 damage from Warrior Queen triggering. And it's free! If I got enough bloodletting, I could just start looping bloodlettings and just kill dudes by war of attrition, you know? I'm serious. It's insane. Smack him. That big crit, the extra decay damage. Oh, ow. Are you dead? I think you're dead, doggo. Yeah, doggo dead. Insane. What do we get? Another grit. I don't think I need any more grit. Shadow Stab is neat, though. That applies a bleed. So it's minimum 10 damage with the Warrior Queen effect. Minimum 10. And it also applies, like, ramping boosted bleed because it boosts itself. Every time I use it, it keeps going up. So first application is 1, then 2, then 3. It's a snowball, dude, of great proportions. If you can get a whole deck full of these and just spam them, very, very good. I don't want anything else. I'm just going to take the grit. Just in case I do come into a position where I want to replace something else. But, I mean, I'm pretty happy with what I've got going. 2 grit, I think, is enough. I did get the Shadow Stab, so I've got 3 double slashes. Let's replace 1 double slash with the new Shadow Stab. There we go. Lovely. Now I'm $1 short. I was gonna go and get my extra armor. Fine, let's just do the elite fight. Elite fight. The feaster from afar. Damn. Oh, we do start strong though with a grit. Free grit. Buff up. Buff up. Do it to him. He's got double shield. I can steal one of those shields though, which is what I'm going to do. So my one hit is going to not only get rid of the entirety of his shield, but I take one. Give me. So now, if I wanted to trigger, say, this 7, I'm free to do so. Oh, look, free bleed. Which is a free 10 damage as well. Tear at the flesh. Tear at his flesh. All these effects triggering, dude. It's so much. It's so nice. Oh, look. Another free 10 damage and a bleed application. Easy. Some more grit. Big crits. Oh, look. Some more grit. More crits. So nice. I love how this guy plays. He's mean. He's very mean. He's the kind of guy who's like openly mocking his opponent on Xbox Live Chat, just calling him a bitch and just being really, really toxic, despite the fact that, you know, he's the epitome of toxicity. I want to keep that steal, actually. If I trigger that shield, I can just steal it back. So I'm gonna do this real quick and see if I get a 1 blue. Do I get a 1 blue? Oh, I get a bleed though. Hang on, we can get rid of that. And now, do I get the? I get the 1 blue. Nice. So we trigger this. Although I can't. No, I can't steal it. He's only got 1 stack. I thought that said 2. It hasn't boosted itself yet. Damn. 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 Because the initial hit will happen first, is the idea. Apply this. Oh, look, more free bleed. Dude, I'm so sorry. Dude, oh, I'm so sorry. You've not had a chance to do anything, and he's almost dead. I'm so sorry. I mean, not really. I'm not sorry in the least. You deserve this. Oh, damage. Okay, we have crit on board. I can do minimum 12 damage. He'll attack me for a little bit. The bleed will hurt him. Yeah, best I can do is just do this. He'll hit me for a bit, but it's okay. Oh, that's right, my block. I forgot I was able to block all the damage. I was looking at my armor. Damn, poor guy. Terror. Multiply decay by 2. It also burns afterwards, so I can use it once. But multiplying decay by 2 is a huge amount of damage, especially because our dude that we have on the side here, our damned head, applies some decay for us at the start. However, Lacerate is here, which is 9 damage and heals for 9. But I do want to take Terror because that just it's mean. Amp all buffs by 1, or Restore, which is it basically restores all the energy cards to their default, right? All enemies' cards will be reset back to 0. It's a pretty cool card to have. Very pricey though, very pricey. I'll just take a stab. I want Lacerate. There's also Multiply Bleed by 2, but this is just cheaper and a little bit easier to do. You know, maybe I don't. Lacerate is so nice with the crits. Yeah, you know what? I'm going Lacerate. Sorry. I know. But Lacerate is actually super duper genuinely really, really nice and good. Looking at what we have available, I'm going to replace a Sting. This is the same kind of idea where I'm going to replace the slightly worse versions. You know, you go from Slash that does 6 damage and no effect to Sting that does 6 damage and eats someone for some extra life back, into Lacerate that does 9 damage instead of 6 and also brings back life. It also triple hits, so it gets through shields a bit easier. It's a better version of Double Slash. It's such a good move for only being a 1 red. It's so good for being a 1 red. Devs, please don't nerf it. I know what you're going to do. You're going to nerf my lovely effect. I want to get to Queen Mary, but I'm going to have to take the slow road. Ooh. See, that gives me an extra strength point, so I do more base damage as well. So I'm going to move up here and try and aim for Burning Blood. Then I go through and get more Domination here. Or actually, I might get that first. Get the Domination now, just in case I find another Damned. You need Domination to be able to have heads. Just so happens that a lot of the time you get one along with them, but this is just like a free extra. I want to get to Queen Mary, and if I can loop all the way around, get the extra armor and this extra strength over here, so I can do a little bit more raw base damage. It's not super important, but it's a cool effect. Come down here. Let's start our battle. Against the shriveled toad. Ew. Your face, dude. Your face. Oh, is that some grit I see? Oh, that's some blood. Oh, is that all triple red stealth I see? Activate some grit. Give me that grit. That true grit. Give me that grit. Bloodletting. Suffer. Suffer. Alright, we're going to activate the parry nice and early for that 16 damage that this guy is trying to do to me. Because he's a meanie bobini. We're going to rend his flesh. Apply that bleed. He then attacks, we block, he takes the decay damage, the bleed damage, and the extra damage from the damned. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Suffer! Suffer! He is having that struggle today, dude. That is a struggle. There's my bloodletting. Actually, you know what? Destruction is here. I'm gonna be that guy, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna lacerate him. Oh. Please survive. Please survive. He died. Damn it! Holy crap! I was gonna hit him with the destruction. Dude, all those effects just blowing him up. He just died, dude. Another tear flesh. Tear flesh is better than sting at this point for me because of the way my build is structured. Why do I gain corrosion? Why would I want to gain it? Wouldn't I want to apply it? I don't understand. I don't understand. Unless there are effects later on that come that, you know, if I have these debuffs, I can turn them against my opponent or something. I don't get it. See, that's 3 damage and I gain weak. Why would I want to make myself weak? I'm confused. I am confizzled. Now, like I said, Sting is cool. It's one of our only 2 healing effects that we still have. However, Lacerate should be able to carry most of our weight on its own. So Tear Flesh does more for us in sense that it's technically 13 damage because, once again, our damned. So it's technically a big 13 upfront hit of damage plus the 3 bleed. It's just too good to pass up for a 6 heal, 6 damage. It's just... I could have grabbed the damned. Damn it. I'm too busy talking and not thinking. Hello, Pit Fiend. I'm going to make quick work of you and then go grab my new damned head, alright? This is the Stigma guy. He wants to stack up a lot of these Stigma effects and then he implodes them where it will do 8 damage per stack of this debuff. So you can see it's very easy for him to get these debuffs on me because he's mean. So I'm going to stab him once. This is going to flip that red card. We're going to activate Grit. And then we're going to start slamming away at him and trying to get some big numbers going. Is that some free bloodletting I see? Oh no, your armor is gone. I love the pose though, the block pose where he's like, no, don't hurt me. Tough, too bad for you. Let's just start lacerating with that big crit damage. 666. Pick up sticks. Damn, dude, the suffrage. He is going through it. Oh, look, more crit. Thank you. Oh, look, more tear flesh. Thank you. Have some more debuffs, please. Suffer. Oh, is that more grit? Thank you. I hope that you guys are seeing just how gross this is and like why I'm saying that this is technically not okay. Now, I'm going to activate my parry. He puts another Stigma on me and he gets armor and protection, but it doesn't matter because he's going to suffer a lot of damage, as we know. Oh, I could hit him with the critical destruction. Damn. He died way harder than I thought he would. Wow, okay. Okay, give me my stuff. Is that a shadow stab I see? Fantastic. Is that another tear flesh I see? Fantastic. Ultimately, the way that I'll end up building Vlad by the looks of it, just from what I'm getting, is I will end up with... I'm going to get rid of my double stab, aren't I? My double slash, that's fine. Shadow stab is very, very good. And that's lacerate. Can I even fit another tear flesh on here? Reasonably speaking. Okay, so we've got I need to keep the parry. I'm looking at all my reds. Keep the parry, keep the grit. There's a tear flesh, keep the second grit. Steal is just, it's very niche, but it's very handy, especially if you can steal things like rage from your enemy. That's a game changer right there. Steal is so good. No, don't get rid of steal. Bloodletting is free, plus I need a host for destruction. Another tear flesh and my one heal. I don't think I really need to worry about another tear flesh right now. Having the two of them is plenty. I don't need to oversupply. Now for my damned reward. Elizabeth, I didn't know Lizzie here. If you attacked during a turn, restore 1 life. Just 1 life if I attacked at all. At the start of battle, gain a counter. At the start of battle, gain 5 protection. Damn. Mr. Cromwell here is that's one hell of a buff for a Joan run. As a hypothetical. I might get Liz. Having a counter is kind of nice, but Liz just sounds cool. You know, it suits the thematics of it. You know, being a vampire, doing cool vampire things. Mr. Elite Fight. The Gunnery Demon. Oh no. Man, that is a thick lad. Look at the... damn, he is down with the thickness. You are a big boy. Man, I am blown away by the size of this fella. I think I fought him once before. You're a special lad. I think there's actually an achievement for killing this guy. So, we're gonna do the same thing again. And kill him once more. Don't have any buffs on, so Steel's not gonna help me too much here. He's mostly just a big annoying dude, isn't he? That's alright. We're just going to start ramping up our gunpowder treason. Damn. We're gonna start ramping up these effects. Start chewing through that armor. I don't have a lot of piercing style attacks, but I don't need them. I don't need them. All I have to worry about is eating his... look, his armor's already going. It's going quick. Get this parry active because I'm probably going to trigger this 18 damage attack. Yeah, you know what? Right about now. Let's do that now because I can block it. Erase the highest buff? Nonsense. As quickly as I get my buffs, I use them because I have discovered that enemies like to manipulate based on buffs a lot, and I don't like it. Give him a precise. I could give him the precise and then steal it. That I very much could do. 9 damage. Keep that decay going. Oh, dude, look at the chunks of life he's losing. He is losing life so quickly. Stab. Oh, dude, this... oh! Okay. The Gunnery Demon actually blew the hell up, dude. Damn. Oh, there's the terror that multiplies decay. And even the flesh wound that multiplies bleed. I don't need it. Fangs! I didn't see... Fangs is great. Fangs is top tier. We take Fangs. This is going to be the excuse to put that... I need a new card. I just need a new card for this. Fangs and Tear Flesh. Fangs adds 3 bites to my hand. I'll show you why this is insane when I get to use it. But just know that Fangs... for just about any Vlad build is a game changer. Every build that I've had where I get Fangs becomes... I've never seen Crusher before. Wow, is that one of the stone tablets? Is that... which testament is this? Destruction, a whole bunch of... yeah, we have some stuff that we could do here. Let's do this really quickly and get some damage over time on this man. I'm gonna get this bit of bleed going. 24 damage, some weakening, some break damage. I want to find my, if I could, my parry so that I can get around his 24 damage in the middle. There it is. Oh, wait, no, my bad. Parry's on red. I'm thinking of Joan. You know, this is still okay. I can just do this. The block damage will absorb everything here. There we go. And he's almost dead. I need to get my... Dude, you're stopping me from showing off Fangs because your life is so small. You're so weak. Have that free bloodletting on you. Enjoy that. Taste it. Enjoy it. Love it. Live it. Man, that decay is... all these effects that he's dead. But my Fangs... Fine. I'll have to wait for another enemy. It's so powerful. It's so powerful. You watch me die to the boss, though. It'll be like a hard counter to my playstyle. The stab is good, and sting and steal. I'll get another steal. I've got plenty of stings. I don't think I'll even put it in my deck at this point. Deck adjustment. Do I have anything else that I don't? See, Shadow Stab is really nice. Replace this double slash. There we go. There we go. This is looking great, by the way. This deck is turning out. We've got 3 Shadow Stabs, the Fangs, a bunch of Tear Flesh, the Lacerate for healing, a lot of bleeding, and crits, and our 1 stock block parried, so I have a little bit of defense. Character development section, great for us. I've got plenty of money. This is going to give me 1 strength. The Burning Blood is very strong. I'm going to add that to my deck if I can. Queen Mary, I don't believe she was as useful, but she gives me an extra domination, and she's basically free. At the start of battle, the enemy starts with 3 bleed. No, actually, I'm wrong. She's very, very good. Come to the Anvil of Souls. I want to see about upgrading. So, does Guy Fawkes... Okay, they start with 10, cost 6. I've already upgraded the Queen. She can't upgrade again. Milady. Oh, if you attack, recover 5 life. Oh, so she gets really good when you upgrade her. Kind of weak at the start, but when you upgrade her, the Blood Countess. I like how the name changes too. Wait, did all the others... No, yeah, she became Warrior Queen. Oh, the Gunpowder Plotter. Oh, their titles get added to the name. The Bloody Mary. Damn, dude. Damn, dude, that's cool. At the start of battle, they start with 5 bleed. I want them to start with 5 bleed. As much as the extra healing and all the other effects have, you know, it's all cool. Doesn't matter in the least to me. I'm going to come over here and I want to try and move towards Requisition. I don't think I can actually afford to get it in this run at all. Down there is the, that's the final battle right below us. I've only got 1 more little mini fight. I don't think I'll actually make it. Let me check the shop real quick to make sure there was nothing important. Nah, not really. Let me go into my deck real quick. I don't want to... I think Rot should be changed, maybe. Or one of the Shadow Stabs, maybe, could be changed. Yeah, you know what? Let's adjust a Shadow Stab Steel. And we're going to put in the... Where is it? Where is it? I know I've got it. Where is it? Burning Blood. And it was a steel, wasn't it? So Burning Blood implodes bleed. So however much bleed I can stack up on my enemy, I then activate that, and it will deal damage as though the bleed ticks. So if I build up 40 bleed damage, bang, it does damage equal to what bleed value they have on them. But it does not consume it. You probably think to yourself, oh, it's consuming the blood charges. You build it all up, then you blow it all up. No. It stays, which makes it just all that more juicy because you... You don't lose the bleeding. The bleeding will stay until they die. Or they get rid of it themselves. I don't know. I'm going to buy these real quick. Finish getting my little base stats. If I get the chance to buy this extra 5 max life over here, I might. All the 15s are locked at the moment. It doesn't seem as though we get them in this version of the game. But that's okay. We maxed out character development. We've got a set of really strong damned souls helping us out. And I'm gonna stab him. Enjoy that, Mr. Fiery Demon. Oh, the damage is mounting already. You are in danger, my boy. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna stab him again. I'm gonna stab him again. You think I care? No, he's half dead. He's more than half dead. This man is suffering. Help this poor lad. The free bleed. Ah, my fangs. I'm trying to show off fangs. Let me do this. Oh, that's all breaking damage. Oh, you're annoying. You're annoying. Stab him. Breaking damage in 1 spark. What was spark again? Show me spark. Oh, it's just junk cards in my deck. That makes sense. Fine, be that way. I'm gonna do this, and I guess we just kill you with a critical lacerate, hitting for 8 damage triple times over. Bang, bang, bang. Not including the extra damage effects. Be done, son. See you later. Go have a good one. How's your father? No, none of this. Basically, I'll just take dud cards. I've already got these in my deck. I've got my supply sorted. 11? I'm $1 short? No. Can I sell in the shop, please? Please. Ah, I'm 1... How do you end up 1 short? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're advancing on. Let's go take care of Abaddon. He looks really cool, by the way. Abaddon is looking like a... He's looking like a man and a half. Kneel, for I am the angel of the bottomless pit. I have fangs. I can finally show you fangs. So I activate this and I get 3 bites added to my hand. He's gonna hit me for 2 damage, but who cares, right? Oh, Abaddon starts with the Martyr effect, doesn't he? Wait, Rage and Martyr. Yes, okay, so Steel is going to work really well against this man. Now, first we're going to activate Grit. I've got 2 Grits I can activate, actually. Another Grit. And you can see these 3 bites, they're all stealth and ethereal, so they disappear after I use them, but they are stealth cards. Now, I can either do damage and heal if I put it on blue, or I can apply bleed. And because they're stealth cards, there's a bit of free bleed, but every time I apply it, 10 damage is dealt thanks to our damned head. Oh, look, it's basically 30 damage plus 6 bleed. It's ridiculous. It scales so well. It does so much. I love it. I love it. Thankfully, Shadow Stab does not consume it. I really want to do the critical lacerate and hit for 24 damage, but at the same time, I don't. Do it. Just do it. It's big damage and it's fun. There we go. Look at that. Look at those numbers. Suffer, dude. Oh, look. More bleed. Suffer the bleed. Suffer the bleed. Is that Tear Flesh I see? It is. It is. I need Steel. There we go. Thank you. So now, when I go to Steel, he has 8 Rage. I'm going to steal one of his Rage. Thank you for that. Now my damage goes up. If I could rotate through... See, in other builds, I've had more steals in my deck. I just have so many good damage over time effects. This guy's whole gimmick is the Martyr ability. So every time he takes damage, he gains a rage level. So the Abaddon fight is very much like... You either kill him without doing much upfront damage, or you try and burn him down and just survive his onslaught, because his numbers start scaling very highly. This is also why having a smaller deck where you can quite easily loop around and start getting your different effects. Like, I've got card effects, if you remember, there was the Oblation, was it? That allowed me to remove my opponent's highest buffs. Very, very handy cards, right? Very, very handy cards. There's more fangs. I kind of want that. I might get parry set up, so I have 1 block, and then we'll deliberately trigger one of his reds. We block 1, take 1. Doesn't matter. We have armor. This means nothing to us. It's the next hit that's going to hurt, right? The next hit's going to hurt a lot, but Fangs is worth it, in my opinion. This is 20 damage coming in. Doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. If I really wanted to, I could use Bite to heal back instead. I don't care. I don't need to care. I'm just going to start applying more bleed to him. I want this man to suffer, because as soon as I get the chance to implode this bleed, he's going to feel it. And he's not going to be happy. Now, I still have bonus damage, so this is going to do 5 damage multiplied by 3. 15 healing. Thank you very much. There's another steal I can use. Give me another stack of that rage, please. I keep forgetting to put grit on. But at the same time, I can just save it for a stronger effect if I want. Oh, more grit. Thank you. Ah, there's Fangs. Thank you very much for showing up. So I may as well rend his flesh. I will take this hit. I don't care. It's gonna hurt. Ow. That flips over. We have Fangs. Beautiful. Now, I could, if I wanted to, I could just throw damage at him. I have a stack of crit, so that's going to be 12. I could start healing up. But I'm greedy, and I don't want to heal up. I want to apply bleed. I want him to hurt. I want him to suffer. I want him to know the pain. I want him to feel the pain. I've not done one single shadow stab in this entire fight, by the way. I almost feel bad about that I haven't done a single one. But I don't care. I haven't re-rolled either. He gains a martyr stack, and I lose my highest buff if I do re-roll. So I will lose... I'll lose my rage, not my precise. Are you just dead? I think you're kind of dead. If I... Yeah, you might be... I'm sorry, dude. You might be done. Because if I trigger his blue card, you can't kill me with this, and then your bleed just kills you. Damn it. I didn't want you to die. Can I... Damn, I need it to be blue. I wanted to implode the blood. I wanted to build it really high, but you've actually run short on life way quicker than I thought. And blocking for the win is kind of not what I want to do going out here. Here, do this. Give me the reroll. He erases my strength. Doesn't matter, dude. You think I care? I don't care. Give me the grit. There's my burning blood. Ooh, but I can't. It doesn't matter what I decide to do. I would need to re-roll and get the burning blood to show up in my hand. Wait, what if I just kept re-rolling until I got burning blood? Is that something that I can do? Can I just keep doing that? Like, if I re-roll again now, what changes here? He keeps erasing my stats, but I can surely just keep doing this until I land on 2 blues with burning blood, right? I could do that. I could actually do that until my reroll gives me what I want. I'll do one more. Let's see if I get... I got... Dude! Oh, I don't believe it. Dude, it sucks to be you. Implode. Be gone. Blow up. Abaddon has been defeated. The king of destruction and the angel of the bottomless pit. Abaddon lays down his weapon, hands, and retreats ashamed. Glory to the victor. Now it's time to return to Nadir, prepare for a new expedition, and bring terror upon another mighty opponent. I've already got all the buildings, so when it says new buildings available, doesn't matter. But I'm so happy I got that. But yes, just to reiterate, the burning blood effect, it will tick as though he has all that bleed damage, but it won't consume it. So, in theory, if I do that burning blood for like 35 damage and I triggered both of his blues at the same time, he'll just take an extra 70 damage, assuming I survive. But it gets really, really hectic and really strong, really quick. And there you go, everybody. The Vlad run is complete. He is very powerful. Now, since the last Joan run, I've unlocked the rest of her upgraded cards, and I've done another run or two with her. She is also very strong. However, I would be lying if I said that Vlad wasn't my favorite character in the entire game so far. I love the way he plays. He has a very roguey playstyle. A lot of big crits, a lot of bleeding, a lot of life restoration. That's the kind of playstyle that I like. It's just, it gels with me so well. But I've been having a ton of fun with this. Please do go check it out if you're interested. It's early, it's not finished yet, but for what's here right now, it's a lot of fun. But with all of that said and done, I've got to get out of here. I hope you guys have enjoyed another dive into hell with me in Nadir, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one.